guys, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the automation campaign. This is episode 27 and in today's episode we will... I think we're going to facelift the FourSquare and the FourMode. Those are the two best selling cars that we have realistically. And the crate is already going into the production of its next vehicle. That also needs to be facelifted, I think, a third time? Third time, yes. So that'll be facelifted a third time at some point, probably next episode. And yeah, all in all, it's looking pretty good. Last episode we made 356 million in a single month. If we manage to keep that up, we'll be making like, well, what was it, about 4 billion a year, which is just ridiculous to think about. But yeah, let's not get hung up on how much we're making and try to make some more. So let's facelift the FourMode and the FourSquare and see where that goes. So, the plan is to bring the vehicles visually up to date, which I don't think will be too hard in making this sort of combined into one sort of design thingamabob. And yeah, trying to get the suspension, well, trying to optimize the vehicle as good as possible. I mean, to be fair, I don't think we're going to do all too much to try and update the actual underpinnings of this vehicle, as what we have right now is pretty good. Yeah, for some reason we can't put all-wheel drive on these vehicles, which is kind of worrying, but yeah, doesn't matter. I'm going to start working on this vehicle, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. And this is the redesign, and honestly, I think this looks amazing. I'm very happy with the outcome of this. It looks like it's tied in very nicely vertically here, and yeah, this is beginning to look like a car. I mean, I am still torn about the design. It is still something that I'm not too sure about, but I do quite like it now. I like the way that the grille matches in, and then it pulls itself down like vertically towards this line, which... it's very difficult to explain, but I do quite like the way the lines match up on this design, so yeah. Also, wing mirrors. I forgot them last time, so don't worry people, I've got them in now. You can now look backwards. But yeah, let me go sort out the other vehicles and I'll be back with you guys shortly. And don't forget, we also have the pickup variant, and I really like the way this looks. It looks so aggressive from the front. I absolutely love it. I think this will be a great addition to our fleet, and yeah, honestly really happy with the way this turned out. This is just exactly what the kind of vehicle that we want to be selling. It looks great, and considering that these vehicles are our best sellers, which is kind of crazy to think about, I think making sure that they look good as well, even though it doesn't matter, sort of kind of does to me. So yeah, let's get these cars up for sale and see what's what. So we want this vehicle to release for about 2010. That way we'll have time to figure out what we're going to do with the next generation of this vehicle, and yeah, 3 months is currently how long it's predicted to go for. So let's increase automation, increase the optimization, increase the reliability, so that we aim for about 33 months. Should be doable. No stress. So we'll make it a bit cheaper to do, a lot cheaper to do, and then we'll put less pressure on our workers, and that way 33 months, perfectly fine. Factory also needs to be overhauled, so let's do that. Should all be no problem, because it is genuinely just a facelift, and I mean the engine factory is being overworked, but that's soon going to change. So let's leave the factory at the size it is now. Actually, let's just leave everything as the way it is now. This is just a standard facelift for just there's nothing big going on here. So let's make this model 15,000. Oh, that's not 15,000. That's 15,000. We'll make this model 13,500. We'll make this model 16,000, and this model 14,500. That way we have a bit of a difference between the models, and we should be able to sell a lot of them for a good profit as well, because these vehicles are very, I mean, it says they're not very loved, but other demographics love them, and it appears to be doing very well, actually. I'm very happy with that. That's very good. So let's complete the design and work on the updated remote. And as for the remote, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sack off or get rid of the 100 horsepower engine, because that is very much underpowered for a vehicle of this size. And we are going to do a station wagon variant or an estate variant of this vehicle to try and see if we can boost some sales. So essentially we're going to go with the suspension setup's okay. We'll go with the semi-active. It is quite a bit more expensive, I believe, but we should be able to do that, no issues. And yeah, essentially we're just going to try and make sure that this vehicle is the best it can be. So this is the two-wheel drive. We'll do advanced automatic from now on. I think all vehicles should be advanced automatics from this company, which would be fair for this vehicle. And yeah, so let's do something like that. The clearance of the engine, that's something we can't change. So yeah, let's give this vehicle a nice new front. Maybe see if we can change something else. I do kind of want to keep this. I do kind of like the way it looks, but I might put a little bar in between to try and make this an elongated, continuous rear light. That might look cool. So yeah, let's see what we can do with it. And the redesign is now complete, and I think this looks way better than the pre-facelift. This looks incredible. I finally managed to get it to work in a way where I think this looks genuinely good now. So yeah, very happy with the outcome of this vehicle. Let's yeah, I also made this little bar go across. It looks a little weird maybe, but it'll do. It looks good. I like it. So yeah, let me get the other variant sorted out, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. And don't worry, we also have a turbo variant. And I put a little bit of a body kit on there, and good, I've just seen it. Forgotten to mirror this. So there you go. This is our turbo variant. I'm very happy with the way that this turned out. This looks amazing. So yeah, let's put this car up. Well, first I'm going to make the estate variant. I don't know whether I'm going to do a body kit like this. I think I'm just going to put the turbo engine into it and just keep it at that. But yeah, it's very fast. It has a lot of turning power. It has a lot of grip. And I mean a lot of grip. And actually we need to increase the brake force now that I see this. Yeah, massive brakes, 20-inch rims, which is absolutely huge. So we're using the rear brakes to its full extent. I don't think I've ever done that before, which is just crazy. So yeah, let's make him a bit sportier. I mean, we have got a pretty decent sportiness rating, so let's see what this car can do. Let's make the estate variant and then figure things out. Now, I'll be very honest with you, I really really do actually like the shape of this thing. I think it looks, just the shape of it somehow just works, especially with this new updated front. It just, the lines flow very, very nicely, and yeah, we're definitely keeping this. This looks amazing, and hopefully it sells as good as it looks, because damn, I really do like that. So yeah, let me make the turbo variants, put the car up for sale. Alright, so we're now ready to put them up for sale, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So I messed up with the last one. 33 months means 2009. But you know what, 2009 is alright. We can live with 2009, and I think we're going to do the same for this vehicle. So, yeah. That seems alright, we'll do that. Engine factory, we don't need to do anything with that. This factory definitely needs a little bit of a rehaul, or overhaul, there you go, done. That's how quickly it can be. And let's put them up for sale, and these green boxes are already giving me a lot of hope for this vehicle, so I'm not expecting many of the turbo variants to sell, but we'll try and make some profit from them. So let's see what happens here. So this is going to be 17,000 and this one will be 16,000. There you go. That should be alright because this one has the added downforce and everything. So yeah, I mean this one also has the larger rims, the wider tyres and the better engine and all that good stuff, so that's why that's so much more expensive. But yeah, I'm liking the profit I'm seeing here, so yeah, let's put these cars up for sale and well, let's take them into BeamNG Drive. And first off we have the little pickup truck, and I really like this vehicle. I've only ported over the turbo variants of the fastest variants of each one, and this is quite fast, isn't it? This is very fast. And the best part is it's an off-road vehicle, so this should be very good off-road. I absolutely love this. I love the way it looks. I love the way it drives. The suspension is very soft but still very responsive, and it just gives the car a great feel. So accelerating up here, yeah, this is brilliant. I really like this. It's definitely got enough power, I'll put it that way. It definitely has enough power for its duties, let's put it that way. It is very sufficient. 250 horsepower. I mean, yes, it's a 1.6 litre, but it still has like 310 Newton meters of torque, which is, I want to say, enough for any normal pickup truck. If someone's expecting more out of their vehicle, of course they're going to get something with more power, more torque, probably something with a V8, but wow, this thing is strong. Not a single thing happened there. Didn't even mean to do that, but yeah, the suspension is very strong and it drives really nicely off-road as well. I mean, I am absolutely thrashing it now. Like, crash. Can we keep it alive? Not a single issue still. Okay, this is rather remarkable. I was expecting there to be at least one problem by now. Especially with that roll. Not a single thing damaged there. Just going off all terrain here. This thing is just indestructible. It just does everything. It's rather ridiculous. The fact it's doing this, yes, it's scraping around a lot, but the fact that nothing is actually getting damaged. I don't know if is there something wrong with the game that it's not taking any damage. Let's put on the diffs, that way we'll be able to climb absolutely anything and go off-road on the... There you go, look at it go. This is just incredible. This is genuinely just incredible. Okay, it's pulling to the left a little bit now, so I have to... Oh, there goes the wheel. This is not bad, honestly. This is a lot of fun. And here we go, a lap around the track to end up the episode in the Fromode, and even a little pop out coming out of the exhaust. That is very sporty. Yeah, this car is quick. Not in a straight line, but in the corners. And, I mean, 250 horsepower is a lot, right? In general, 250 horsepower is a lot, but in this car, it feels very slow. It feels very sluggish. The engine just doesn't feel like it's doing much at all. So that's one thing we definitely have to focus on when making the next generation of this car, is to put a more powerful engine into it. And yeah, maybe we'll even focus more on the motorsport side of things with the next generation of this car, because I feel like the Fromode could gather a lot of attention if we did some sort of motorsport. And judging by how well this car drives around the corners, if we had a proper engine in the front, we could easily win some races. of some sorts. I don't know what races, probably something like DTM or Super GT. I mean, I don't know what the cars are like in Super GT. I know that previously in the old GT classes, oh, we've got a bit wide, you could just pretty much turn up with anything. So yeah, this is definitely going to be one of those cars that we're going to focus on motorsport with. I think we might, in general, focus more on motorsport with this brand. And on 127, it's not the fastest time, I don't think. Oh, it is! Oh, it is the fastest time. I swear we did a faster time last episode with the crid. Apparently this is the oh no, there it is. No clue. That is very weird. And we're going to have an accident to end out the episode like always. We've lost a wheel. Oh, we're going to be right side up? We will be right side up. Ah. I do really like the handling of this vehicle though. It may be a bit underpowered, but the actual drivetrain and the suspension and the tyres and the way it all works together, the brakes, they all feel so in tune with one another. It makes this car feel wonderful around the corners. But yeah, it has been an absolute pleasure making this episode for you yet again. It's been a lot of episodes, and I wonder when it'll come to an end. But yeah, hope you guys have a lovely time. Take care, and bye.